rolling, guys. We're rolling. We're rolling. All right, all right, all right. So today, here we go. This is what we're going to be talking about today. What we're going to talk about that there are really three questions that will determine your success, your destiny, and the type of life you live. One of my connections, sent me a powerful message about this particular thing, and I was like, man, this is something that I could, use to inspire and help my students, because that's what we want to do. We want to grow and we want to get better. And I just thought it was an awesome tool to inspire you guys and help you guys get better, because that's what we want to do. So it's three questions that we really have to ask ourselves, and it's going to determine if we're successful, if we reach our destiny, and it's going to determine the type of life that we live as well. So when I talk about success, I'm talking about making positive progress toward your potential. That's what success is to me, when you're making positive progress toward your success. Okay? When you're making that progress, you're going in the right direction. Okay, you're doing things, you're achieving some things, and you're going in that elevated direction to where you want to be. When we're improving and getting better with our gifts, because that's the other thing that we're going to do in here. We're going to do a interest inventory. So we're going to find out some of those gifts that we have within us. We're going to look at those things, because I think that's where it starts at, is we have to find those God-given gifts that we have, because I believe everybody has a gift. Everybody has something that they can do better than most people. And we don't all have the same gift, but we all have a gift. And that's what I believe success is when we're making that positive progress toward our potential. Okay? A lot of people have depression because, guess what? When they assess their life and they look at where they are, they don't feel like they're making that necessary progress toward their success level. Okay, so that's why you want to be successful, because that depression thing is nothing to play with. A lot of people experience that depression because they don't like where they are in their life. Okay, anybody in here ever felt depression? Because kids can feel depression too. Okay, and you felt it probably because you don't like where you are right now, right? Okay, and you want to get better. So that's what I believe success is when we're making that positive progress toward our potential. Okay, because potential is stored ability. So it means that we have the ability, but it's stored. Okay, we haven't really developed that potential yet. So it's just stored ability, and that's what success is when I'm making that positive progress toward my potential. And then when I talk about destiny, destiny is the place that you want to be in your life. That's what destiny is. Destiny is when you make goals and you say, this is what I want to be. Okay? That's your destiny. This is why I set goals, because I want to reach that destiny. And then the last one is the type of life that you live. Okay? These questions are going to determine the type of life that you live. Do I want to have a great life? Do I want the so-called American dream? Where you have the house, the 2 cars, the kids, the dog, the cat. That's the so-called American dream. Do I want to have that? Do I want to be able to do all those things that I want to do? Okay? These questions are going to determine all of these things. Do I want to live in a nice neighborhood? Do I want to go on vacation often? Okay? Do I want to be able to give back to others? And do I want to be able to send my kids to some of the best schools in the country? Okay? Those are things that you really can do. But you have to work in order to get there. And so these questions are going to help us to assess where we are. But if we answer those 3 questions the right way, okay, we can get there. All right? The first question is, do I retreat? Retreat. This is what most people do. They give up and they turn around. So the first question you want to ask yourself is, do I retreat when things get difficult? Okay? Do I turn around? And that's what most people do. Most people see things, when things get tight, most people turn around and quit. I have some talented family members, I really do. And I'm really trying to get them to realize the ability that they have. Because we can do, we can be a family because we can do it all. We can. And I've seen some of my family members start off great, start off good, they're motivated, they're excited about the possibilities that they have. Then all of a sudden, a snag gets in the way, some difficulties come up, and guess what they do? They quit. They turn around. So that's the first question, is do I retreat? Okay, what if Michael Jordan would have gave up when he didn't make the team in the 10th grade? Okay, he wouldn't be a billionaire right now, right? He didn't though. He didn't turn around. That's a major disappointment to get cut from a basketball team, especially when you feel like you're talented enough to make the team. He thought he was talented enough, but he didn't make it. But he didn't give up on basketball. Guess what he did? It made him work hard. He went that summer and he worked as hard as anybody ever worked. Came back and he became one of the best known basketball players in high school. Okay? McDonald, All-American, all of that good stuff. That's after he got cut in the 10th grade. What if Oprah Winfrey gave up when they told her she didn't have a TV personality? She got fired. What if she just stopped? She wouldn't be the first black woman billionaire. Okay? But that's the first question. Am I going to retreat? Okay? Remember, that's what most people do. They retreat. Okay? It's only that hard-working few that keep going. Okay? So question 1, do I retreat? Question 2, do I ride it out? Do I ride it out? Okay? Do I finish out the process? Do I keep going in this thing? Stick with it. Endure it. Be tough. Okay? That's what good people are. They're tough. We don't stop because people say something. We don't stop because people are talking about us. We don't stop because somebody says some negative things about them. Okay? Good running backs. That's why they're so good. Because when they get tackled, they keep moving their legs. And then all of a sudden, you see all the other people falling off and they still going. Okay? You ever seen a run like that? Right. It looked like he was tackled already because 3 people had his leg, but he kept moving. And all of a sudden, he eased his way out and he went another 50 yards. That's because he gonna ride it out. He wasn't gonna stop because they were there. He wasn't gonna stop because he had something in the way, but he decided that I'm gonna ride it out. Okay? These are questions that we have to ask. Okay? I don't care how young you are, you're never too young to understand that I'm going to be faced with that. Do I ride it out? Okay, you guys are putting in some good work this year. You know, you're doing some stuff that you never probably have done in your life. And there are times that you want to quit and give up. Okay, because I hear it. But I see you guys keep coming back, keep getting excited about it. Okay? And I see some progress. Okay, so that's what you're going to have to learn how to do. Even with your behaviors and attitudes, all those things, some of y'all been put out of all kind of schools, all kind of classes, right? Because I saw the IEPs. How many people, we had one person that's been suspended this year, right? One person. Yeah, I think it's only one person that's been suspended. And we almost in December right now. Okay? Well, we are in December, but we're almost at the end of our December break, and then we'll start the second semester when we come back.
In January.
Right. And so, I already see the progress that you're putting in. But I know as well that it's going to be times that you want to revert back to that old way of doing things, just cursing everybody out, saying, just whatever you want to do, running out of the school building. Okay, you're gonna have those desires to do stuff like that, especially when the pressure is on. But we gotta remember though that we gotta ride it out. Okay, we gotta ride it out. This year it's me and y'all. I hear y'all saying, "Can we change it?" No, no, I'm not letting up. I never have. I never will. If I let up, I'm cheating you. If I let up, I cheat you. And I don't want to cheat you. I don't want you to go to the next grade and you haven't learned anything. That's just not me. Okay? So we're going to ride it out right here. Okay? Somebody tap him right there. And 3. Now, listen to this. Listen to this. The distinction between the good and the great is to rise. Will I rise to the occasion? That's the other question. See, because good people are ride it out. Good people will ride it out. But even some of those good people may give up. But it's only the great people that's going to rise. And that's going to take it to that next level. They're going to rise like the eagle do. Okay? That's the greatness. That's when you go from being good to being great. Michael Jordan. That's when he went from being good to being great to being unstoppable. Kobe Bryant. That's when he went from being good right there because he wrote it out. But now he gets to that greatness. Okay? Le'Veon Bell, for the Steelers, he's going from that ride it out to now he's rising to being that great individual. Okay? These people make a firm declaration to rise. They make a firm declaration. They say, I'm going to make it regardless. Tyler Perry, I'm going to make it regardless. I'm going to keep doing my play. I don't care who shows up. I'm going to keep doing it. Okay, well, most people would have been here. They had an idea. They had a vision. But as soon as they spend all that money and nobody show up to the play, they quit and turn around. Tyler Perry says, nope, I'm going to do it again. Because he already made that declaration that I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. And so they learn how to adapt. Okay, when presented with something that they don't like, they do what they have to do in order to do what they want to do. Okay, when we present it, when people that rise at that level, when they're presented with something that they don't like, they do what they have to do until they can do what they want to do. Okay? Because a lot of us, we don't like math. We don't like science. Okay? That's what they say anyway. Because when we look at the scores, those are the 2 areas that, typically, some of our African American students struggle in, math and science. But people that rise, they say, even though I don't like it, I need it, and I'm going to do what I have to do until I can do what I want to do. They adapt. They adapt to the situation. Okay? They get better because they're focused on improvement. Growth mindset people, they're focused on learning. Okay, they're not focused on looking smart, because there's a difference. There's a difference. They're focused on learning. Okay, and because they're focused on learning, they automatically get to the point where they improve. Okay, because they're focused on learning. I want to get better. Okay, I'm not worried about, sometimes we put all these tests on you guys to measure where you are and all that good stuff. But to me, the test is, have I grown? Do I know more now than I knew yesterday? Okay, it's the process, progressing. We focus on getting better. They adjust. They make the necessary changes in life. If my attitude calls me to miss an opportunity, then I got to change it. Okay? They adjust. I was talking about the job. A lot of people have lost good jobs because of their attitude. Right? But these people that rise, they say, forget that. I got a bad attitude. I got to change because I'm trying to get somewhere. So they make adjustments. Okay? You hear me? We make adjustments. I don't have to have my way all the time. Things don't have to go my way all the time. That's all right. Because I got somewhere that I'm going. I'm rising. I don't have time to worry about that mess, that nonsense. I'm rising. Okay? So they make adjustments. And finally, they overcome. They fight through disappointments, obstacles, by moving forward. Moving forward. Nothing stops them. Okay, bad things happen in life. But people that rise keep moving forward. Okay? They pause to give respect even when we lose family members. That's a tough situation. But people that rise, they stop and pause to celebrate, but then guess what they do? They keep moving forward. Okay? That's why I tell y'all to look forward all the time, because that's where your success is. It's forward. We spend too much time looking behind us. We spend too much time, thinking about what somebody did to me. The problems that I have. I'm going through a lot of stuff. You don't know what I'm going through, coach. But people that rise, okay, they keep moving forward. They don't let small things prevent them from reaching their potential. Don't let small things keep them from reaching their potential. Why are you fighting, son? Because he was looking at me. Why you get suspended, son? Because she said something to me. Okay, small thing. And you missing all that time out of school because of the small thing. People that rise, they don't let those small things get to them. Setbacks to them are just opportunities for them to get better. Setbacks are just opportunities to get better. Because you'll face some setbacks, but setbacks are just opportunities for me to get better. 3 questions. 3 questions that you have to ask yourself. And it's going to determine if you reach your level of success, if you reach your destiny, if you have the type of life that you desire. 3 questions. Do I retreat, turn back, give up? Do I ride it out, fight through it, show some toughness, okay? Stick with it, endure it, persevere? Or do I rise to that occasion where I'm getting to where I need to be? Okay? Because it's all about the potential that you have in you. Everybody here has some potential. Stored ability is in everybody that's in here. I don't care what nobody say. Stored ability, which is potential, is in every student that is here today. Okay? So what are you going to do? Okay? Are you going to quit, retreat, or are you going to ride it out? or are you going to rise to the next level? Yes. You're going to rise to the next level. Yes. Rise to the next level. Yes.
Rise to the next level.
Rise to the next level. That's what we're doing. We're rising. All right? Remember that. We're going to rise. Video, man, just tuck off right there.